Welcome, friends. So, as we recognize more fully the richness, the infinite, the unknown that we are, there's things that can help us stay in tuned with that as we go about our day-to-day lives. We act as a person, we do things in the world, and inside, even in our depths, we know that there's no limit to what we are, that this ultimate benevolence is flowing as us, as the world. But we don't always live in its richness because we get caught up in our conceptualizations. And so, how do we, live in that fullness more, if that is something we're drawn to? Well, one thing that I've found really helpful is resting as the unknown. That means that anytime when I'm having to use a tool in life to operate, if I'm starting to identify into that tool, I will feel a limitation that isn't actually real. So to just reorient towards this infinite that I am, I can just relax, rest as the unknown. And sometimes I'm not even aware of what it is that has me not as in tuned with this grace. So here's some particular areas I look at. How can I rest as the unknown? First is any area where I think I'm getting my security from. If I think that security is coming from anything, then I'm not, noticing this infinite that we are. Next, plans. Am I making plans and actually, developing them as an orientation, as an identity, as a sense of security? No, plans are a tool. That's it. So just opening, letting go of any idea of plans, resting as the unknown in the area of plans. Home. Wherever we live or what we consider home, what is that base, whatever we can think of as our ground, our orientation. Oh, it's not. We're an infinite flow, unknown, unlimited, unbounded, undefined. So anytime that I'm defining a self through an idea of home, I'm limiting my experience of true nature. So I can just relax. Rest is the unknown in the area of home. Finances, job. That's another great one. We might get some kind of identity around. I can rest as the unknown in the area of my finances. I have no idea. Who knows? They could take all the money in the world, put it together, and divide it evenly among all the people. They could take away all salaries and just give a single salary to everyone. They could take away all personal possessions and they could, who knows? Not that I'm saying anything in particular. I'm just saying that what we are is the same regardless of finances, regardless of job. So resting the unknown, not being attached to it looking any particular way, is an opportunity to reorient as the infinite. Then what about reputation? Definitely. I am all of it. If it is done, it is within this being. So there's no particular reputation I have to have. If I'm trying to acquire or maintain or verify that there's a reputation with any particular person, that's definitely limiting into a structure. Can rest as the unknown. May all people who glance my way see only the unknown. I can do the same thing when it comes to all of my relationships. Sometimes we tend to have an identity around, I'm the mom of so and so, I'm the spouse of so and so, whatever it is. Those things also, they're just tools. They're apparent structures, but really it's just one. There's no other. And the appearance of others can come and go in any number of ways. Rest is the unknown in the area of relationships. Have no hold in, no say in who's the person I'm sharing my life with, who's the person I'm giving the birth to. There's just unknown. We oftentimes will have a little bit of identity tied up in our skills or our preferences. I'm the person who blank. I'm a reader, or I'm a nature lover, or I'm a peaceful person, or it can go on and on. I'm reliable. All these things that become boxes that really are not what we are. We are the infinite, right? So we can rest as the unknown. Who knows? Our preferences could totally change. So rest is the unknown. Let it all just be conditions coming in and out of this flow. And as we tap into that, into this curiosity and discovery of each new moment, there's a greater sense of presence and a clarity of awareness, a simplicity and innocence, a brilliance, a radiance that we start to feel as ourselves. So rest as the unknown, a wonderful tool. Enjoy.